Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. It's Carol at Big Cat.
Shut up, bitch! Oh my god!
Hey everybody, this is Atticus the Death Meddler, and oh god, we are living in truly strange times, aren't we all? I mean, never ever thought that I would be participating in a historical event, aka the Coronas, going on, but never have I ever thought I would touch up on a very, very old subject. No, we're not talking about feminism, we're not talking about SJWs, we're talking about a very, very old subject. A subject that I did back in 2017 of a particular individual that still to this day is not one of my favorite videos I've ever made. And it is a follow-up onto my video, the Cantankerous case of Tomi Lahren. Yes, this is part 2 Electric Boogaloo on Tomi Lahren.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Now if you all remember that video, it's not one of my most favorite videos for a reason, because number one, I stuttered a lot. I really didn't plan out what I was going to say. I just entered the fray while making that video onto Tomi Lahren. Plus, I had a lot of conservatives just re-at me at the comments, so I got a lot of butthurt conservatives during that time. But hey, like, this is what fucking happens. But god damn it, why am I making another video onto Tomi Lahren? Why am I making a follow-up onto my 2017 video onto Tomi Lahren? Oh boy! She said something that I just couldn't let it slide past me. So, to quote our Lord and Savior once again, Varg Vikernes.
Let's find out.
So before we get down onto what Tomi Lahren had said, I feel that I really need to bring up onto the reason why that Tomi Lahren became popular back in that time. Tomi Lahren began her career at the conservative news site The Blaze in 2015 after posting a viral video about the deadly mass shooting in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Her media online rants propelled her to a career at Fox News in 2017. She was later given her own show on Fox News Nation called First Thoughts.
Has provided us with any details on Chattanooga. It took you this long, but you knew Dylan Roof was a white supremacist the day he attacked the church in South Carolina? Amazing how that works. Fort Hood, Chattanooga, and San Bernardino are not terrorist incidents. They are attacks by Muslim Americans.
Now, obviously, she has basically become popular during 2015, throughout the 2016 election, and of course through 2017. But I really have not heard a lot about her during that time. The last I've talked about her was my video where she was like, yeah, I'm pro-choice and shit, but I think the reason why a lot of people liked her was that she was blunt, but she was, in my opinion, dumb blunt. And plus, not to mention, she is basically, like I stated earlier, she's basically like those blonde bimbo military brats that I dealt with when I was in NJROTC in high school. But just her voice sounds, oh god, it's so bad. But why am I talking about Tomi Lahren? Why am I fucking talking about Tomi Lahren? Why am I bringing her up again? Well, she tweeted something that I just couldn't let it slide by. I really couldn't. I'm gonna stop my rambling and just discuss about it. I just really need to talk about it. Now, it is no stranger that when you think of America, my country, you think of the ugly side of history with all the woke PC people out there. Most notably, the slavery of African Americans. Like, as someone who is an American myself, I'm not denying it. I mean, slavery was horrible. Slavery was a very atrocious thing that is unfortunately part of American history. But seldom do we think about, like, I mean, Portuguese slavery, French slavery, and British slavery. But no, it's always the American slavery over here, because it's just, it was a bad one. But I'm not downplaying or anything. Slavery in America was just as bad. I mean, like, we can all definitely agree over here. But Tomi Lahren said something, she tweeted out something that I just thought was like the stupidest thing ever, which was this tweet right here.
Compliance starting to look a whole lot like willful slavery. Reopen America.
Are you sure about that?
Really, Tommy? Are you really going to compare being on lockdown under quarantine so that this virus, the COVID-19 coronavirus,
Guess what, bitch? Coronavirus! Coronavirus! I'm telling you, shit is real!
slows down and ultimately dies down? Are you comparing that shit to slavery? I'm just, like, I can't, like, let me just say this right here. Let me just really fucking say this over here. You are a complete insult to blondes all across the world. Like, you know, blondes out there. Because they're getting really sick and tired of the stereotypical dumb blonde stereotypes and shit. Like, let me just be fucking frank over here. Like I can understand, I can really understand here, and a lot of people are very, very unhinged and just really sick and tired of the shit right now. Like, I can agree with everyone here. Like, dude, we all want to get back to our normal lives. We all want to go back to work. We want to just do all this and that, keep our businesses afloat. But, I mean, just with what happened and how, like, our Cheeto, literally Hitler president handled stuff, I don't think it's gonna go away anytime soon. I really don't. Because there's a lot of states that are really affected as of right now. Like, I hear New York has been affected really fucking hard. Georgia's got a lot of cases. Now we got like 3,000 more cases of the coronas. All because you have states wanting to reopen to, like, basically just save the economy. And look, I fucking get it over here. I want things to get back to normal. I want things to get back and running. But at the same time, I want people to be healthy as well. It's at this point, it's like pick and choose your poison over here. In my area in Jacksonville, if you want to know how things are going, things are slowly opening back up onto the northern side of Florida, most specifically in Jacksonville. In Jacksonville, we've been doing pretty good so far. So there's like no new cases of the coronas in my city because, number one, it's a very vast area into northeast Florida and it's not compact like that of Tampa, and plus nobody gives a fuck about Jacksonville anyway. It's like Jacksonville is not a very hot spot like Orlando or Miami or Tampa. It's not. Like, nobody gives a fuck about Jacksonville. So we're doing pretty good so far. But back on topic, onto comparing being on lockdown to slavery. Are you really gonna make that fucking comparison? Yeah, because like when Italy began the practice of quarantine under the Black Death, oh, it was definitely slavery. Oh yes, definitely slavery. Like, you're fucking dumb. You are honestly fucking dumb over here.
You are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
And I know some people, fans of mine who are right-wing, are gonna say, oh my god, you're being a simp, you're being a cuck because you did know the con Tomi Lahren. Look, as someone who identifies himself as like sort of libertarian centrist of the right side of things, I have never liked Tomi Lahren. I did not like Tomi Lahren when she first started becoming famous. I never liked her from the very moment she became famous. I just feel like, I mean, people on, you know, both spectrums need to call each other out. I mean, it's just this whole tribalism mentality that is going on. I mean, when Lacey Green decided to just open up onto a few stuff here and there, like, a lot of SJWs just called her out on her bullshit. And I just feel the same way when it comes to like the right wing. I mean, Hunter Avallone is a prime example in which he called out Caitlyn Bennett. And you know what's really funny? Speaking of Caitlyn Bennett, Tommy, and I really hate to just really say this, but Caitlyn Bennett is a lot more relevant than you, Tomi Lahren. So just shut up. Like, Tommy, You could have used your platform as a huge opportunity to talk about like what's currently going on onto the lockdown, the quarantine, all the bad stuff that has happened, how unemployment is on the rise, small businesses are dying, alcoholism is on the rise, domestic violence is on the rise, you have people offing themselves, suicides are on the rise due to cabin fever, you have people that are not getting proper mental health treatment and are just basically wreaking havoc amongst their loved ones, their family members and stuff. That's the shit that's going on right now. But no, you just decide to compare compliance to being on lockdown to that of slavery. Tommy, as I stated earlier, you are irrelevant. It's the sad moment where I have to acknowledge that Caitlyn Bennett, like Caitlyn shitted and farted girl, is more relevant than you. Tommy, you're just a Karen in a millennial's body. So to play that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson clip again.
Shut up, bitch! Oh my god!
That's all I gotta say over this. I know it's a very short video, but it's just, come on now. I had to do a very better video in response over to Tomi Lahren and her idiocy. Like, this is like the reason why everyone around the world thinks that American conservatives, right-wingers, are the dumbest people ever, which is not really the case, because I know people from the right who are pretty smart and very intelligent. It's just a lot of them are pretty fucking extreme and radical and stuff. But just for someone like me, I tend to look both sides and come up with my own personal political views and stuff. That's just me. What are your guys' thoughts on to Tomi Lahren's very dumb tweet? Do you somewhat, for some odd reason, agree with her? Do you disagree with her? How are things going in your state? How are things going in your country? Leave it down in the comments below. And stay tuned for more videos. I know things have become very crazy as of right now, and things are a little bit unhinged. But I am gonna be working my ass off into bringing out more content. I'm giving the death metal historian a little bit of a break, but I really do appreciate like the new subscribers coming in, as well as, you know, people really loving and appreciating my death metal historian series, aka the bootleg version of Absolute Mad Lads. But I'm really wanting to crank up some episodes of the Death Metal Reviews and Death Metal Cinemas, especially the Death Metal Cinemas. I have neglected that shit. And I feel that I need to actually, you know, just bring more out onto that shit. So yeah, that is what is currently going on. So guys, wash your hands, keep yourself sanitized, and please stay safe. We can all get through this, and yeah, just fuck Tomi Lahren. So without further ado, ladies and gents, I'm Atticus the Death Metaler. Hope you liked this video. Subscribe to my channel. Links are down in the description below. Keep it metal and have an excellent and blessed day, y'all. Prost.